we are in section 7.3, proving triangles similar. Alright, so first thing you need to know is the AA postulate. That means if angle S is congruent to angle M and angle R is congruent to angle L, then these two triangles are similar. If the corresponding angles are congruent, then the triangles are going to be congruent. And then SAS is if an angle of one triangle is congruent to another angle of a second triangle, and the sides that include that angle are proportional, then those two angles are going to be similar. Oh, for the AA postulate, they're similar, not congruent. I might have said similar, congruent. If these sides are similar to all the other sides, then therefore by the SSS similarity theorem, these two triangles are going to be similar. All right. So, are the two triangles similar, and how do you know? So, we know that for angle RSW and VSW, angle R corresponds to angle V, and they're both congruent, they're both 45. We also know we have vertical angles. Angle WSR and angle VSB are also the same angle because of vertical angles. So therefore, by the AA similarity postulate, these two triangles are in fact similar. So, try got it, letter A. Move on to problem 2. Alright, problem 2. We want to know are these triangles similar? If so, write a similarity statement for the triangles. Alright, so first off, we need to match the sides. So the shortest side is ST to VX, because that is the shortest side. 6 is the smallest number and 9 is the smallest number. So ST over XV is 6 over 9, which is 2/3. So now we want to do the longest side. The longest side here is 10, and the longest side here is 15. So we're going to do 10 divided by 15, which is 2/3. And then the remaining side, the medium side, is UT and VW, and that's also 2/3. So by the SSS similarity postulate theorem, these two triangles are proportional. Alright, so why don't you try letter B? Alright, so problem 3. Given that FG is congruent to GH, JK is congruent to KL, and angle F is congruent to angle J, we want to prove these two triangles are similar. So, the first things first is we want to start with some of our givens. FG is congruent to GH, and JK is congruent to KL because of the given. Now, therefore, triangle FGH and triangle JKL are isosceles triangles because definition of isosceles triangle. Now, because of that, we can say that angle F is congruent to angle H and angle J is congruent to angle L, because that is a property of isosceles triangle. The base triangles of isosceles triangles are congruent. Now we want to relate. We can't use the AA similarity postulate because we need to prove that angle H is congruent to angle L in order to do that. So now we want to go back to our third given. Angle F is congruent to angle J because of our given. And then angle H is congruent to angle J because that is a transitive property. If angle F is congruent to angle H and J is congruent to angle L, but F is congruent to J, then therefore we can automatically say that H is congruent to J, and also H is congruent to L. So therefore we just prove that this angle is congruent to this angle, which is also congruent to the other two angles. So therefore, angle FGH is similar to angle JKL because of the AA similarity postulate. We could not say it automatically from here because we got to prove that H is congruent to angle L. We need to prove that these two corresponding angles are congruent to each other. So try the got it, letter A. So take away letter B. Alright, and the last problem, problem 4. Oh, Wrong page. Alright. Before rock climbing, Darius wants to know how high he will climb. He places the mirror on the ground and walks backwards until he can see the top of the cliff in the mirror. What is the height of the cliff? So, you can see the sides were given. The base is 6 feet, 34 feet. His height is 5.5 feet, and the height is unknown. So, therefore, we can set up a portion. Set it up, you can set the ratio either way. These two triangles are similar by the AA postulate, A similarity postulate. These both are 90, and these both are the same angle. Alright, so we did 5.5 over the height, so the small triangle's on top, and the big triangle's on the bottom. So then the small triangle's base is 6 feet, the big base is 34 feet. We cross multiply and we get x equals 31.2 roughly. So, try the got it.